Hello, my name is Jami Troth, and I am a consultant with the Heart of Missouri RPDC.
And my name is Stacy Quinn. I'm also a consultant with the Heart of Missouri RPDC.
And today we are bringing you a new podcast called Learning Without Limits. It is PCBL Conversations from the Heart of Missouri. And today is episode one, which is personalized competency-based learning and what does it really mean? Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into an exciting shift in education. The Personalized Competency-Based Learning Framework, or PCBL, here in Missouri. Stacey, can you help us unpack what this really means for educators?
Absolutely. The Missouri framework for PCBL includes 8 elements. This is comprised of the 7 elements that define a competency-based education system, plus an additional element focused on real-world learning for a total of 8. These 8 components guide how we structure learning, assessment, and student support.
Okay, so before we get into those 8 elements, why does understanding them matter for every educator? How can they make a real difference for our students?
Personalized competency-based learning isn't just another initiative. It's a mindset shift that helps every learner reach their potential by meeting them where they are and ensuring they truly master skills before moving on. It's about empowering students to take ownership of their learning, making learning more relevant and equitable, building systems that honor growth instead of seat time, preparing students for life beyond school, not just the next test. And for educators, it's a chance to see how other teachers are making it work. Real examples, real challenges, real wins.
So it fundamentally changes our classroom structure and expectations. Now, stepping away from the traditional model, what is the single most important change educators need to understand about student progression with these 8 elements?
So the biggest shift is the pace. Students don't progress based on seat time. Instead, they move forward based on evidence of mastery. This allows students to learn actively, utilizing different pathways and various pacing. This means our curriculum should accommodate that flexibility.
So that calls for clear goals. How are learning targets defined within the PCBL framework?
We should ensure there are rigorous, common expectations for learning. These expectations cover not just knowledge, but also skills. These goals are explicit, transparent, measurable, and transferable. Everyone, students and teachers, needs to know exactly what success looks like.
So, when we think about assessment, how does the PCBL framework influence the way we approach that in the classroom?
Being a compliance measure to an empowering tool. Assessment must be a meaningful, positive, and empowering learning experience for the student. And for educators, the results must yield timely, relevant, and actionable evidence.
And how do we ensure that students are supported when they struggle or when they are ready to accelerate?
That's where the differentiated support comes in. Students must receive timely, differentiated support tailored to their individual learning needs.
So, that covers several fundamental elements. Let's move to a concept that is truly central to the modern classroom: student voice. How is agency built into these elements?
Students are empowered daily to make important decisions about their learning experiences. This means they have input on how they will create and apply knowledge and how they will demonstrate their learning.
Finally, let's address that eighth unique element you mentioned, real world learning. Why was this specifically added to the Missouri framework?
The real world learning element is essential for ensuring readiness. Students engage in real world learning experiences that support high school, college, career, and workplace readiness. It directly connects their mastery of competencies back to their future success.
Stacey, this has been such a great information that you've shared with us today. That wraps up our conversation for today on Learning Without Limits, PCBL Conversations from the Heart of Missouri. We'll be bringing you new episodes each month exploring different aspects of personalized competency-based learning and sharing stories from educators around our state. Please tune in. Our next episode will be on November 26th. And in the meantime, if you'd like more information or support, feel free to reach out to Stacy or myself, Jami, through the Heart of Missouri RPDC. We'd love to connect and continue this conversation.